Hello, welcome to the video. I apologize, but my webcam was broken the other day by dogs, drowned in a bowl of water. Yeah, kind of fucked up, but I have to get a new one. Anyway, this is TERRANIGMA for Super Nintendo. Now, TERRANIGMA is kind of like, in a way, has attachments to the Soul Blazer series, I believe. But, it's an interesting game, broken up into chapters. It has a Zelda-like feel to it. But, yeah, like I said, it's more akin to, like, one of the Soul Blazers in some ways. But it's an adventure, dungeon explorer game where you have to solve puzzles and get all the different items and abilities. But there are shops where you can buy stuff, and there is a Now, like a lot of these games, you gotta get the introduction to the story before shit happens, so. Now, you don't spend a lot of time in the starting town right away. This game actually does have some really interesting dungeons and locations once you get to the main game. But first we gotta do the towers that are scattered around. But we can't do that until we finish this story opening. The music and stuff is really good in this game. It was made by Enix, which was a legendary RPG game creator back then. Of course, when you open the door, you pretty much open Pandora's box. Literally, because there is like a Pandora's box here. Now the crystal spear is very good at the start because in this Krista land that you start in, it has a regenerative effect, but once you leave this area after you do all the towers, the crystal spear quickly becomes not as good, but you get plenty of good weapons as you go through the game. I don't know, commentary sucks. Anyway, moving on. Now everyone in town turns to crystal, I guess. Now we can follow the Elder and actually get those treasure chests. Now we made it past the opening stuff, we could actually get to the real game. We'll be coming back to this village a couple of times, but only a few times throughout the adventure. Now you see the world is kind of weird looking at the start, but it's kind of like, not necessarily like it's like another dimension almost at the start anyway. But as you complete the towers, you pretty much unseal the real world. And each of these 5 towers you gotta pass a trial. Oh. I did not equip my weapon. Yeah, don't forget to equip your weapons and items. There we go. Now you got several moves you can do. You don't just do a regular attack. You get that dash jump attack. You can get a dash. Yeah, you get various attacks. So you're not just stuck using a regular, like, straightforward attack. And if you hit your attack button really fast, you do that kind of spear thing where you just start hitting random, but it doesn't do as much damage. What is? Yeah, these fuckers. And you do gain levels, so killing all the enemies will help you gain levels, which you'll need to do like any of these games. If you don't level up, you're going to find yourself having a hard time later. And see those magic crystals right there? You want to collect as many magic rocks as you go through the game as possible, because magic rocks are very important, especially for you know, learning spells and shit. And sometimes you want to kill enemies just to get these souls, because they'll give you hints, and sometimes they'll even unlock the next areas in a dungeon. So trying to kill most of the enemies in an area is not necessarily bad, because sometimes you have to find those souls to unlock different areas. Now these armored guys are really tough at the start because they do good damage to you. They have a long range and they have a lot of hits. But they are worth a lot of XP, so killing them is very good for leveling. Just gotta be cautious so you don't die on them. And they drop a reasonable amount of money. But yeah, as long as you have that first spear, which you pretty much have to use, you can regen your health, so you don't have to worry too much about running out, as long as you just take it slow and easy. Then there's a broken window here you can go out of. Now you're on the outside of the tower, and through that broken window you can, like, Chrono Trigger style, climb up the side. Get another magic rock. There's it. Eventually you'll get maxed out on magic rocks, but I still say collect as many as you can at the start. Now, I'm killing these big guys, like I said, more for the XP than anything else, because they give a good amount of XP and sometimes drop a reasonable amount of gold. That's the main reason why I killed that guy, because there was no other reason to attack him. I like using that dash ability at the start because it makes some of this shit a lot easier if you just run, dash, and back up. Anyway, we're at the end of this first tower. At the end of each tower, you gotta face a pretty much combat trial. So normally I would wait till my health is full. You know, just in case. So now we face the trial of the first tower. See, the fast attack doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does do quick strikes and sometimes can pause the enemy in their place. So on enemies like this, it's not that bad to use. Especially if you have them pinned to a wall. So now we can revive the first land. Yeah, it's an unusual game with a weird story, but the game itself is not bad. Once you revive all the lands from the 5 towers, you go to the next part of the game, which I consider the real game, where you're actually traveling the lands, trying to bring life back to the lands and all that. So once again, kind of like a Soul Blazer aspect. Yes, for Super Nintendo, this game did have impressive graphics. Now the first land has been reborn. Every time you restore land, some of the townspeople are renewed. Now we can investigate the town right now. Normally I'd go straight to Tower 2, but since we're doing a review of it, let's go to the town again so we can talk to the Weavers that were just resurrected. Yeah, here before too long she'll weave you a cloak, but I don't believe you can get it till after the second tower. I was just returning to this place to show you that sometimes you go back to the town to pick up items and stuff you'll need. But anyway, enough of that extra stuff. Let's go to the second tower. Now the towers are pretty much in order, so you do pretty much see the towers in order, so it's not hard to find the right tower. of course, the towers do get harder as he goes through them. So yeah, obviously, the higher you are and what tower they are, they get more. I'm starting to ramble again. I apologize. I'm starting to ramble again. Bird. Oh, there's a soul. So now we'll get a hint. Now there are two of those statues that we need to push. There's this one here also. Yeah, these cadets are a pain in the ass because they keep freezing you in place. So those guys are a pain in the ass. Yeah, I hate those cadets. So we push the button. And I think that's all we had to do on this side. Now we gotta go to the other side. What? Yeah, because that opens the door. But before we go on, grab the magic rock. Alright, now we can go to the other side one more time. Would have probably been better to do that one first, that way we wouldn't have to backtrack. But, eh. I thought I saw something glowing on that. I guess I was wrong. Anyway, quit burning me. Get rid of those wizard guys quickly. I mean, I could have done that a little bit differently, but anyway, we're moving on to the next floor. As you can see, the towers are fairly short at first. What? There we go. Now, yeah, there wasn't a little boss fight at the top of that tower, because that tower, all you had to do was learn to throw shit to hit switches. That's the second tower. I want to try to get to the fifth tower in this video. It depends on how much time I have. But I am most likely going to do a full playthrough of this game, so if I don't make it to the fifth tower, don't worry, there will be a second video of this coming out. And hopefully I'll have better commentary in it. Because this is one of my favorite Zelda-ish style Soul Blazer type game, so I do want to play through the whole thing, because it's been years since I've done that. Anyway, we just unlocked the second land. And once we unlock all of them, we'll be able to get to the real world and leave this dimensional world that we started in. What the hell was that? Hey, once again, I gotta say, they did a really good job with the graphics on this game. Now the second land has been what the fuck is going? All sorts of stuff is starting to happen. I may have to end this video sooner. That really sucks. But I'm gonna try to at least finish the third tower, because the towers aren't that long. But first my camera gets destroyed by dogs, and now all sorts of stuff. Never mind. I haven't been able to do a video in a couple days, so I want to get this video out, but why is everything trying to stop me from doing my videos? It's staggering. Anyway, we need to head back to town, because we should be able to get the cloak. Now that we've done the second tower, should be able to get the cloak now from the Weaver. Or maybe we have to approach the third tower first, but we should be able to get the cloak now. I may have to go to the third tower entrance before we get it, but I want to check it. Yeah, I can't get the cloak quite yet. Well, it's been years since I played this game, so I'm trying to remember the steps. Because I haven't played this game in forever. I just know I'm about to get the cloak. Yeah, let's go to Tower 3. Maybe after Tower 3 it tells me to do the cloak. Tower 3... should be this one. Oh, I guess it's Tower 4 where you get the cloak. Well, yeah, it is where we start getting the moving platforms. Ah! Yep, you over jump it, you fall in the pit. I'm getting hit all over the place at the start here. But that's fine. As long as you have the regen, you're alright. Alright, you want to search everything because you want to make sure you get all the magic rocks you can at the start. So make sure you search everything thoroughly. I do not remember how to get that chest. There's probably nothing needed, but I do not remember how to get that chest. Right. That was definitely not the solution. Yep, spear traps. I'm gonna die if I don't stop fucking up. Yep, just like that. I was trying to rush because I really wanted to get that tower done, and I fucked up. But when you die, you return to the village. And that's pretty much it. You just return to the village. I don't remember. Do you lose your money? Nope. You just return to the village. There are no consequences for dying in this first part. Other than taking the time to walk back to the tower. So this time, don't be a reckless idiot. This time we need to do it right. Because I stupidly let the spears kill me. I could have used a healing item, but I wasn't thinking about it. But we already got the magic rock, so we don't need to worry about the magic rock. No. Okay, let's do it right. Ah, damn it. Let's do it right. Ignore the enemies. Like I said, I wish I knew how to get that chest, but I do not remember how to get it. But this time, we're not going to just let the spear traps kill me. Yeah, this time we're not going to be dumb and walk into every single spear. What? There we go. Oh, yeah, those things. You don't want to fuck with those guardians in the wall bullshit. Those are dangerous. God damn it, cadets. I hate you. I hate the cadets. No! God damn it. gonna wait here. We'll use at least one healing item. Just to make the wait not take as long. But we don't want to use all our healing items because we will need them for the first major boss, which we'll be fighting in the near future. You fucking cadets. I hate cadets. Anyway, we gained another level, that's good. I ran right into that. That takes care of them. Search around. I know we may have missed one, but now we're going to search around. And here we're going to restore our health. And I'm not going to use another item because, like I said, we need to hold on to those for now. But we're going to restore our health to an extent because there is a little boss type guy at the end of this tower. I think it's 4 cadets. I don't remember exactly. But I want to make sure we have some health back so we don't have to burn up our healing items. Oh, damn it. I'm afraid we're going to have to end the video probably after this tower, though. Yeah, this should be 4 cadets, I think. Oh no, it's the high cadet. Don't cast a look at me, you bastard. Yep, once you kill the high cadet after fighting all the shadows, you'll open up the door and you'll be able to unlock the next world. next land has been reborn. Now there are only 2 towers left. I may not have the time to finish them, unfortunately. And unfortunately, I'm out of time, though. But yeah, there are 2 towers left. We're at the entrance to Tower 4. Unfortunately, this is where I have to end this particular video, but there will be more TERRANIGMA videos coming out. Maybe in the near future. I don't know, it's been crazy lately, and I gotta replace my webcam and everything else. So hopefully in the near future I can get another video, but I gotta end this one here. If you like my videos, please follow and subscribe. I apologize, this was going to be longer, but too much is going on, so I won't have to end this at the moment. I'll see you in the next one, and I'll definitely have another video of this coming out, hopefully in the near future. So until then, take it easy, and enjoy the weekend that's coming up. I gotta go. Sorry about that. Take it easy.